Welcome back to Farm Sim 25. How are you? I do hope your day is well or going well. I did off screen get the grass finished cutting, so all the grass is now cut. I couldn't get my tractor to start then. The grass is now cut, so we now need to start rowing it and baling it. We're going to do the silage first, as I said last time, but we now need to lease a tractor and a windrower. But as I said last time, I'm going to make it so that I put a bit more of a challenge in, and to me a bit more nod to realism, in that we can only lease certain vehicles. So we can't just kind of suddenly say, oh yeah, well, you know, because you wouldn't go to a dealer's and they wouldn't have every single tractor in stock that you could just drive away on a lease. So what we need to do is, first of all, is to look at what windrow we can lease. So again, we're governed by what they have available. The way I'm going to do that is I'm not going to make the choice. I'm going to roll a dice, which I said. So numbers 1 to 3. So it's this number 2 is the one I can lease, and this needs 35 horsepower. So look at, I've not chosen it. I've rolled the dice off screen. Didn't hear it roll, but I did, and it gave me that one as the one I can have. That's the one they've got in the shop. So we've leased that, and then we need to lease a small tractor. Now, because it's 35 horsepower, it can be powered by any of these, I think, can't it? Yeah, that's 6890. Yeah, I'm not in the 3 that I'm choosing. 1, 2, 3. I'm not counting that because that's more for use in vineyards. So it'll be one of these 3. Again, this means that when I roll the dice, if the John Deere is the only one they have available when I roll the dice, then I've got to pay a lot more for renting it. But that's, again, to me, it's a bit more of a challenge and a bit more nod to realism. So it's actually this one that's come up when I've rolled the dice, so we can lease me one of them. It hasn't got a front linkage on, so if I had something with a front linkage, it'd be no good to me. So we can lease that. Thank you. And that's all good to go. The baler has got no wrap and no net in it. I'll explain that why when we get back to the farm. That connects onto there. This will have to have an offset when we do follow me, but we'll suss that out when we get there. So I'll do that and that. Now I'm just checking the map again because I want to take you a different way around the map this time to kind of take you past. Yes, if I come up over the top that way. Yeah, we'll go up over the top. That should be okay, so that should follow me. Actually no, we'll just crack straight on with it. We'll take the easy route. Whoops, take the easy route back, I think, rather than spend a lot of time stuck on the road. We should beat that car around there, all being well. Oh, the other tractor hasn't set off. The other thing I find is sometimes if you have leased vehicles, this might be the case, tractors won't follow them, so I think I've probably got to do it the other way around. Sometimes with leased vehicles, I don't think it works with follow me because you don't own the vehicle, so technically for some reason I don't think it can follow it. Let's just try it again, just to make sure. No, can you see it's still me that's in that tractor? So it's got to be done the other way. Oh, I hope that works when I'm doing the job then, because if not, that's going to be fun. Let's try that. Yeah, that worked. That's okay, let's get it back to our farm and sort it out from there. I've also put in the mod that disables the contract stuff. Bear with me, so let me just do a save one sec. Oh no, I won't do a save now, I'll do it later. I've put the mod in that disables contract vehicles so that I can't accidentally pick up a contract. Well, I can pick up a contract but not get the vehicles with it. I'll take this up over the top of here. The other tractor's way behind, so they should get round there nicely. Yes, they did. Need to slow this one down a bit because otherwise we will lose the follow me. Still coming, that's good. Still going a bit faster than that. So yes, if I go into contracts, look, see, no vehicles available. So it's just so I don't accidentally, a reminder that that's the gameplay we're in. We're going to go via the yard because I'm going to show you why I've not got wrap or net in this tractor. I'm sure when I've done follow me before with leased vehicles it's worked, so I don't know. It's because the actual vehicle wasn't highlighted or what, I don't know, but we'll check it when we get home. The reason I was going to go the other way around the map, there is another cow pasture on here, and I think if I can find it I'll tab to it and then show you where it is. Again, if you ever do the map, you just you're aware that it's the field 19, which is part way down the right hand side. You got 732.21, 19's tucked in there. Doesn't show it as a cow pasture because of course we don't own it. Oh, it spun off there quickly. So we'll nip into the Dutch barn and then we'll put some wrap and net into here. Like I said, the reason I haven't done it is that I want to put the wrap and net into our Dutch barn, so I haven't got any way of carrying it back from the shop, so it's just stuck at the shop and I can't get at it. So the other tractor should be coming round there now. Didn't think you were going to turn then. Yeah, I think the offset on this, I think on 22 the offset on this was 2.5, but we'll see. Right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to get it delivered. So if I put that about there and go like that, shift that way, should put it at that side now. Then go to the shop, go to the baler again, wherever you are. No, you're not there. There you are. Consumables. That's the one, isn't it? No, Derek. There they go. One of these, and go for this wrap. We can go white, black, pink, green, yellow. Ooh, that's purple. Ooh, didn't know that many colours. Let's go black. Buy me one of them, thank you. Thank you. So that's there. So that stays there. But then we come back a bit. Whoops, not too far back. Because if you do store deliveries mod, if you didn't know this, it delivers, when that circle comes up like that, it delivers to the right hand side of the circle. So again, if you didn't know that and you want to know why it's chucking stuff in the middle of hedges, that's where you need to be. And then we want some net wrap, just some, yeah, that'll do, that's fine, one of them will do me. You see, and I've just moved it a bit and reset it back to the shop so we don't suddenly end up paying huge amounts of money for stuff we don't need. Where are they? There they are. Press R, is it loading that? Yes. Oh, oh, give me an option now. Oh, let's try green then. If you want to change the colour, be like that. Thought you just have kept it the colour I bought it. Could I put that in now? Nope, doesn't like that. Probably not quite near enough. Now does it? Yes, good. Off we go. So highlight the tractor, come through the gap, and they're already delivered. You see, that's why I did that, because I didn't want to leave them stuck at the shop. We haven't got any way of. Where's it going now? So all sorts of weird lines all over the road. Then when it was, oh, where's it going? Can't work it out now. Poor thing. It's got lost. Now it's got it. Go. Go on, you can pull it up there. The other tractor coming? It's not. Yes, oh, he's saying he's doing some speed, so he must be en route. Or she must be. My apologies. Speed this up because this has to be got there ready. Oh, it has got green wrap on. Good stuff. Now we'll just pull into there for now. And watch the other driver come down here. Start ticking out, eh? Yeah, let's try 2.5 shift. I know I'm kind of coming off the field a bit. That's just so clearly I can see where the swath is. Woo! It's got some speed, isn't it? No, let's turn that off a second. Let's just get it perfectly in line with where we've started. Is bale wrapping on? Because I showed you this last time. Turn bale wrapper off now. It's on already. Right, let's see if that goes where it should. It'll probably be offline now, but I know that because it needs to now go. Control D, I think it is. Yeah, if you look at the top left of the screen on the near the bottom of that list, if you can really get that close to it, it's very small. The offset's gone to 2, so I need to run down here a bit, watch when it's moving, and then just check. Perfect, that's it. So he's running. He has to run offsets because obviously the swath's offset. Oh, hang on. I know what I've forgotten. Automatic dubreeing. Automatic drop Z. Thank you. Follow him. That's it. You see that line's perfectly in line with the where the swath's appearing now. So again, if you've not used that in Follow Me before, you can set an offset, and then I've had it where the tractor and trailer run alongside the combine all up and down the field. So I've never needed to empty the combine because the trailer's always just been right under the outflow pipe. It's just a quick way of getting around. Whether they ever do that in real life, I don't know, but it just made it quicker to get that done. We also need to think about putting in on that space there some sort of bale shed. We haven't a lot of money though, but there are a lot more contracts in the box. So now I need to try and pick a space about halfway up this field. So I'm going to come off there. I'm going to let that tractor come all the way around there, and then we're going to use that roughly about the halfway point, I think. So we can then do half silage and half hey, and we're away. We're baling. Whoopie-doo. So yeah, very quickly, let's just do this because the baler will take a minute or two to catch up. Well, not a minute or two, but did I say it was field 9? Come back round there. Yeah, I'm sure it's field 9. Visit that. Yeah, I'm sure it's this field. No, it's not field. Oh, that it's the one next to it. Because as you can see, in field 19, I knew it had a 9 in it. See, I wasn't being daft. See, you'd have to buy the field, but this is another cow pasture, but I think this is beef. So none of the triggers appear. You have to feed them and all that jazz still, but none of the triggers appear until you actually buy it. But if you do this map, you're not just limited to the farm. There's already another cow place set up, which is probably why there's all these grass fields, because you need a lot of grass. How's the wrapper doing? Lovely. And it's wrapping, that's all we need to know. So I can't tell clearly if it's taking the whole swath yet, but oh, it is, yeah. I was going to say it didn't look like it. Couldn't be sure, but I can. It's definitely taking the whole swath. And we are going to lease a round bale collector. And again, I'm not going to do the cheapest one, because if you want an automatic one, they come at a certain price. I can't. There aren't 2 or 3 to choose from. We will have to just go with the one that's available. But again, you know, look at the lighting on this map. It is amazing. Taking a gentle sweep up there, because I want it to pick all that swath up there. Don't want it missing that. We'll start cutting back in slowly here. Start taking that swath off there. Oh, can't see for the tree, don't do that. So I jumped in the cab. Have we cleared it? Yes, we have. So we should be clear down here now. A bit on that corner, but we can sort that some other time. Now we're starting to get a swath. Now, no GPS module. I just wondered if when you got leased vehicles, it still put the GPS on like it used to in 19, I think. But no, because I've not got the GPS module, excuse me, a bit of trap wind. Now I've not got the no GPS thing on. But the follow me did work, so it might just be that I didn't have the tractor highlighted. I think that's the thing. If you lease a vehicle, you've got to have the actual vehicle lease, not its implements, if you want the follow me to work. Right, I'm just going to get to there, and then I'm just going to check the other tractor. So we're getting quite a big swath now. Is that missed swath? Yes, so we can come back for that bit. There's a bit up the top of there, but apart from that, lovely. I can always get a brush and sweep that away. Clean it up. So we're going to get a fair few bales off here. The silage bales, of course, we can store outside because silage bales are always stored externally. You don't need those in a shed. They're wrapped up in plastic. I'm going to go around the mulberry bush, or this tree, whatever it is, and then cut back into where we need to go. We'll just let them sort themselves out. Yeah, it's doing a good pace, this. And again, if I was leasing a baler, I can't just lease the cheapest baler. If I want a baler wrapper, I can only, but I still only lease the cheapest baler wrapper, which that one was anyway, so. Get closed in a bit. And when you do this kind of thing, you've always got to remember that the following tractor is running to your right hand side. So if you get very close to a bale or a tree, it can actually affect it, and it can smash into things like it. I think it did already, did it? I don't know, I can't remember. Did it crash into the fence? I don't think so. No, we've not done a headland, so it can't have crashed into the fence. It's talking nonsense, man. It's talking nonsense. My football team kick off, well, not kick off, they had the first game of the season last season, but I've not bought a season ticket this year. It's quite expensive, and it takes a big chunk out of the income, and I didn't always manage to get to games, so I didn't gain anything. I can still buy a seat and go and watch games if I want. So it's still got 41,000 in, so it's I think this lease hire is going to cost us a bit more because we do have quite a bit to do. So like I say, now I'm coming around here, I'm lifting that because I need to come well inside that bale so that we don't end up getting chunked off by that. Now, can I get this bit that's stuck up here? Hopefully I can. Oh, you know me, I've got to make sure it's all cleared up. Can't be doing bits of swath lying around all over it, sure. I can see it now, so it may just be that was before we came on the field, but this bit, I think, that little bit was because we hadn't got the offset set correctly at that point. You don't need to go that fast. Whoa, slow down. Don't need to go that fast. It's sometimes hard telling where the actual next swath is. If you have an angle like that, you can tell, but it's not always that easy otherwise. So we got off to a great start. It's going to be a good little series, this, I think. As I say, I like the lighting on this map. It's certainly far and above from Nordkirchen. Not sure what that was, whether or not they put too much cloud in the XML files or what, I don't know. But even Mr. Species said on one of his channels, one of his videos, that he commented that, yeah, he kind of agreed with me that the lighting wasn't the best on Nordkirchen. Nice map, but speed up a bit just to get round from where that tractor is. Then we're ready for where they're going. Hopefully that bale's not going to be in its way. Whoops, no, drop that down. Of course I could put this on a worker now because I think they would quite naturally kind of follow it. Just check they're doing alright. How are they for... Oh, the bale net and the bale wrap's going down nicely. Still got a load more here. Probably need it once we start doing the hay bales. I'm just checking it's not going to have an issue with that single bale that's there. Oh, that's going to be fun when I come to do that side. Are you going to get stuck on that bale? No, you're not. That's okay then. We'll go, man, go. I like where the speedometer's kind of flicking between 9 and 10 miles an hour. It can't make its mind up. No matter what speed I put this to, it's wavering, it's indecisive. There's going to be a lot of bales off here. But that's alright. Where it's dropped that other silage bale, I might just take some of the swath off there, because I've got to get a windrower, a tedder in there. That's going to throw it everywhere. It's really going to make the bale be in the way then. Hopefully now he should still miss that bale. Actually, we'll cut in here and then see how he manages that bit. Head down here. I'll go back in a second and see how they do where that bale is. We don't end up with a disaster. Should pick up that bit nicely. Well done, you. Well done. Missed the bale. That's it. Yeah, we can work around that. That's fine. But there we go, folks. I think we've kept you long enough. So what I'll do off screen is we'll get all the silage bales finished. Then we'll lease a tedder, bring a tedder down here, start getting the hay tedded, and then we can start baling that and we'll get the whole lot collected up. So thanks for dropping in. Do all the YouTubey stuff, and we will catch you later.